Okay, can you talk about the moment where your character found out about this whole world? That was pretty big.
Yeah,
you know?
that's one of my favorite scenes of the whole season for myself. Yeah.
I mean, just talk about it from your perspective. How much fun was it to play that? And
I think what Nicole said was what I, as the actor, felt. Yes, finally. Thank you. I think because for a while I was like, Nicole is trying to figure out what's going on, and it's getting frustrating. It's getting frustrating for me because it's only so long you want to be out of the loop. So I think that moment, and also I didn't get to work very much with Shamir and Tim, so that was really cool. I've seen with the guys, and that dynamic was totally different. And I think I was proud. It was a proud moment. I mean, I originally I don't believe Nicole was supposed to stay on the show as long. I was contracted for 6 episodes, and so when they said, welcome to the Black Badge Division, that was twofold for me, because that was, welcoming Nicole and welcoming me, and it was one of my favorite scenes to shoot. Yeah.
Now that Nicole's part of Black Badge, what would be her gun of choice?
Her gun of choice? Oh my gosh! I don't know much about guns, so forgive me, but I think something at least that's lighter than the police gun. It's really heavy. I think I like what Dolls has. His gun's really slick. I don't think she would use a rifle. I think she would use something agile and quick, and that she could tuck away really fast or hide. I don't think she'd go for a big, dirty gun. I think she'd go for something a little slicker. Yeah.
Nicole is kind of in this cool middle ground between the Earp family and the town, and especially with Wynonna. Wynonna's had a very contentious relationship. Now that Wynonna knows about Nicole and Waverly, do you see that relationship changing between Wynonna and Nicole, or are the things?
I think it's just gonna get better. Yeah, I think that episode 7 was the one. I also didn't work with Melanie that much, so I think that episode 7 where we had the scenes in the morgue where we got to hang out and just kind of be buddy cops together. I hope there's more of that. I loved working with Melanie. I think she's doing an incredible job heading this show. And I think it's just going to get stronger. I mean, maybe, I think with any sibling, kind of when your sibling gets into a relationship, you almost feel like you're losing them a little bit. So I think that's a beautiful tension that I'd love to play out, because I think there is always that sense of, oh, that person's taken away my sibling, and that was my friend, and so I think that dynamic's going to be really fun to play. Yeah, so I hope there'll be a little bit of that. But I think Wynonna's going to be amazingly accepting of them and welcoming of Nicole, but I would love to see the tension, because it's very real, I think. Yeah, and I'm always suspicious of new members coming in and having a relationship with their siblings, so yeah, I'd like to see that.
Especially with Willow gone.
Yeah, true.
Can you talk about that relationship between Nicole and Waverly and how that develops?
Yeah.
Initially, she's making the passes, but
totally. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. It's been so I think originally what I loved about the first scene when they first met each other is that it was so nuanced, and there were so many different ways it could have been played, and we had a lot of fun with playing it different ways, and then they kind of cut together what they wanted. But I think one of the fun things with Waverly and Nicole is that it was paced, and that was my biggest thing coming into it. I was like, it needs to feel very earned and very genuine, and I think major kudos to the team, especially to Emily. I think it was, and it was written very well, and I think it was just that slow burn, but it made it so much more satisfying, especially for the fans, for us, and it just felt more real and more once they finally got together, it made sense. It wasn't just a fling and then it's over. They really wanted to be together because they had the time to think, and I think especially when Waverly broke up with Champ, it would have been really easy to write Nicole and come in and saving the day, but they didn't do that. We had a whole episode where we didn't even see each other, and we kind of and Nicole got a lot more developed with Wynonna and just more developed as a character, and I think that was really, really important. I don't think the relationship would have been as earned otherwise. Yeah.
Wynonna Earp has really been like the sanctuary for LGBT fans and for the community in a year on television where that hasn't always been the case with other shows. Can you talk a little bit about what that has been for you, like being part of that experience?
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. It's been, you could, not pressure-inducing in a bad way, but in a great way, because I feel so much responsibility and so much pride for carrying that, and I feel very honored to do that, and I just want to do a good job. I'm trying so hard to just you know, just do the best I can, and to make, you know, this experience amazing for the fans, and to give them the representation that they deserve, and to do it justice, to do this amazing character justice. Yeah, it's been incredible. I had no idea, guys. I'm not even kidding. I had no idea. And I think too, I was saying this earlier, like, I'm from Toronto, and we have a really strong LGBT community, and so I didn't realize that Nicole being gay would be a thing. And I was naive, I really was, but I think just because of the environment I live in, I grew up in, I didn't realize, she was just an awesome badass cop, and she was gay, and I was just proud of who she was. And so, but I like that, because I think if I had gone into being like, oh my goodness, I'm taking this weight on, I don't know if it would faze me, I don't know, but I loved that it was, when I was playing it, when we were shooting, I had no idea. So, but I think that was for the best. Yeah.
How much fun are you having at Coming Out so far?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing! It's amazing. I don't even know how we got here. I've had so many moments to be like, is this real? Am I dreaming? What's happening? The cosplay has been really amazing. There's a bunch of people cosplaying as Nicole this signing, and it's just like, oh, it's so sweet, and they work so hard on their costumes and making everything, and it's been so gratifying just to play a character that somebody wanted to spend that much time to dress up as, and I love it. I love Comic-Con because I feel like it's like Disneyland. It's, you know, there's just a sense of adventure and play and fun, and that's what it's about. It's just about having fun and being creative and storytelling. It's like, what better for an actor? That's how I want to spend my whole life. That's why I became an actor. So this is just like a concentration of people who feel the same way. Thank you guys. So good to meet you guys.